If your money always feels late and your bills are always early, the problem isn't you, it's timing. In the next 10 minutes, I'll show you a paycheck split that ends money stress with 5 simple moves. No apps, no spreadsheets, just a calm weekly routine that takes minutes and keeps working when life gets noisy. Quick note: if Math First Money helps, subscribe. New videos every week. Here's the big idea. Every payday, your cash follows the same path in the same order. 5 moves, always in sequence. First, bills. Second, sinking funds. Third, everyday spending. Fourth, invest. Fifth, buffer. Do it in this order and the chaos stops. Your bills are preloaded, your annual expenses stop ambushing you, daily spending has a lane, your investments happen on payday, and a tiny cushion protects the whole machine. Move 1. Bills. List your fixed bills. Rent or mortgage, utilities, internet, phone, insurance, and the minimums on any debts. Add them up for the month, then divide by the number of paychecks you receive. For many people, that's 2. The result is your bills transfer per paycheck. On payday, move that amount out of your main account into the bills account, or schedule those bill payments to draft from the same place every time. If you can, line up due dates within about 5 days after payday so cash is sitting there waiting. Auto-pay the minimums, so a slip of memory never becomes a late fee. You can still pay extra manually if you want, but the floor is handled automatically. Move 2. Sinking funds. These are for predictable but not monthly costs: car maintenance, insurance premiums, holidays, gifts, school expenses, and anything else that surprises you even though it happens every year. For each category, take the yearly total, divide by 12, and move that slice every paycheck. December stops sneaking up on people who do this. The point is boring on purpose. Small amounts, moved early, beat big amounts in a panic. Move 3. Every day. This is your lane for groceries, transport, household supplies, and the little things that fill real life. Give it a realistic number you can live with and keep it separate from bill money. If you use sub-accounts, envelopes, or a prepaid card, great. The structure doesn't matter. The separation does. When every day has its own lane, you stop borrowing from bills, and the end-of-month stress vanishes. If you routinely overshoot, reduce the friction, 1 weekly refill instead of daily swipes, and a simple rule: when it's empty, it's time to cook, not swipe. Move 4. Invest. This is where your plus 1% habit lives. Automate an investment on payday so it happens before you can talk yourself out of it. If you have a 401k at work, contribute through payroll and make sure you capture any employer match. That's free money tied to your contribution. If you don't have a workplace plan, use an IRA or a brokerage auto transfer. Then turn on auto increase if your plan offers it, or set a calendar reminder to raise your contribution by 1 percentage point each year. Small on day 1, meaningful by year 10. Invest on payday, not at month end, because month end gets busy and autopilot wins. Move 5. Buffer. Keep a tiny cushion in checking so timing hiccups don't become fees. For many people, that's a few $100s or a mini paycheck. Add a low balance alert at a number that makes you act before trouble, maybe $100 or $200. The buffer protects your flow. The alert protects the buffer. That's the 5-move split. Now let's put it together so it actually sticks. On payday, money lands. Immediately the bills transfer happens. Then the sinking slice moves. Then you load every day. Then the invest contribution fires. Finally, the buffer tops up. Same sequence every payday, no debates. If your rent changes or you get a raise, you update the amounts, never the habit. Let's walk a quick example so you can see real numbers. Suppose you're paid twice a month. Your fixed bills total $1,600. Your bills transfer per paycheck is $800. Your sinking funds need $150 per month, so that's $75 per paycheck. Everyday spending might be $300 per paycheck. Your automated investment is $150 per paycheck, and the rest tops off buffer until it hits your target cushion. Change those numbers to your reality, but keep the order. The order is what makes this system calm. A few details make this flow bulletproof. First, due dates. Whenever possible, schedule due dates within the 5-day window after payday. That single move kills most late fees. Second, autopay the minimums. Paying more than the minimum is great, but the minimum stops penalties if you get distracted. Third, choose investment contributions as a percent of pay instead of a fixed dollar amount when you can. Percent rides your raises. More dollars flow in automatically as your income grows. Combine that with the plus 1% yearly bump, and your contribution grows from two directions: pay raises and the calendar. What about pitfalls? The big three are common and easy to fix. Pitfall 1. Treating every day like a wish list and starving bills. Flip it. Bills first, always. Pitfall 2. Skipping sinking funds. Just this month. That's exactly how December turns into debt. Keep the slice small and automatic so it's painless. Pitfall 3. Saving and investing at the end of the month. If it depends on willpower at day 29, it probably won't happen. Shift it to payday, and you never have to feel motivated to do the right thing. You might be thinking, what if my paychecks aren't consistent? The order still wins. Fluctuating income just means you scale each move to that paycheck. Bills get their share first. Sinking gets at least a token amount. $5 still counts. Every day adjust to what's left, and invest can be small, but automatic. Buffer protects you in low weeks, and refills in high weeks. Over time, your averages settle, and the habit holds. Let's turn this into a 10-minute setup you can do today. Minute 1. List your fixed bills and total them. Minute 2. Divide by paychecks per month to get your bills transfer. Minutes 3 and 4. List annual expenses, insurance premiums, car maintenance, holidays, and divide each by 12 to get your sinking slice. Minutes 5 and 6. Pick a realistic everyday number. If you've been guessing low and blowing past it, pick a number that reflects reality. Minutes 7 and 8. Set up your payday investment and, if possible, turn on auto increase or schedule a plus 1% contribution raise on your work anniversary. Minute 9. Set a low balance alert on checking and decide your buffer target. Minute 10. Arrange due dates inside the 5-day window after payday. Done. If you want a simple way to remember the order, say it out loud as you move money. Bills, sinking, everyday, invest, buffer. 5 words. 1 routine. Every payday. You can even write those 5 words on a sticky note near your workspace. Boring wins. Why does this system work when others don't? It respects human nature. It removes mid-month decision fatigue. It separates categories that shouldn't be mixed. It moves money early, not late. And it anchors investing to the moment money arrives, not to a leftover that might never exist. You're not trying to outsmart your future self. You're building rails so future you just coasts. Let's land this with action. Pause this video after the next sentence and write your 5 numbers. Bills per paycheck. Sinking per paycheck. Everyday per paycheck. Invest per paycheck. Buffer target. Then schedule your plus 1% contribution increase for your next work anniversary or the first of the coming month. If you want accountability, post your 5-number split in the comments. You'll help someone else start, and you'll be more likely to follow through. You don't need a new app or a new personality. You need 5 moves in 10 minutes. Bills first. Sinking always. Every day in its own lane. Invest on payday. Buffer for the bumps. Do that, and the stress gets quieter every week. Educational content only, not financial advice.